New at 5, seniors or those with Medicare Plan D may have to pay more for their medication next year.
That's right. You could see between 5 o'clock and between a 5 and 57% increase. KPRC2's Rowan Balogan is live in Richmond tonight, explaining why Texans could pay the highest.
Yeah, Daniela, Keith, the reason for the price increase for Texas specifically, that has to do with the Medicare providers here in the state. For example, a $47 copay this year, next year, according to an insurance agent, could cost close to $300.
There are increases that are happening. Unfortunately, it is affecting the state of Texas. It's one of the 5 states that it's going to be affected.
Licensed insurance agent Jasmine Alberto said it's crunch time for those enrolled with Medicare Part D for their prescription medicine.
It does have to do with the Inflation Reduction Act. There'll be relief for certain people where they won't have to pay that 5% after they go into catastrophic. But the unfortunate part is that, that has to come from somewhere. And so we're kind of seeing that it's being spread to people who might, in other words, not have been affected.
There's a likelihood that some of this information is probably sitting in a pile of mail. Like many of us, I know I'm guilty of doing this. I'll grab my mail and just put it to the side. But people need to check their mail.
Every single year, your plan has to send you a document called the annual notice of change. What that does is any changes happening to the plan, if they took a medication off of the formulary, it has to be listed there.
Do you think that will actually happen, people having to pick between groceries or medication?
Unfortunately, we already see that happening, and we're not in the situation that we'll be in next year with the higher cost. When they're having to be in this gap or donut hole and paying the 25%, 25% is a big amount for people on a fixed income.
Now, Medicare open enrollment ends tomorrow evening, and Alberta said this is the last chance for people to look at all of the plans and make sure the medications that they use are available to them. Live in Richmond, Rowan Balogan, KPRC 2 News.